Sunram. Sunram finds it. OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Maddie Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening inside the Raider Activity Center here. Today it's the regular season finale for Maple River going up against the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. Welcome to our pregame show here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. I'm Chase Miller alongside Avery Kohler running the camera for us here today in Tower City. The visiting Lobos, this is going to be a busy week for them to close out the regular season as they will have a game this evening here in Tower, a game on Thursday at Oaks, and then a game on Saturday at Lisbon. All three of them will be on the road. We'll have their game on Saturday at Lisbon, which is a makeup contest from earlier in the season, which was a snow day. That'll be on 5:30 on Saturday evening. The Lobos, 11 wins, 5 losses on the season. Head coach is Tyler Thielgis. Their 4-game winning streak was snapped at the hands of Linton HMB their last time out, 71-55. Back on Thursday. While for the Maple River Raiders, head coach by Jay Kolka with a mark of 10 wins and 8 losses on the season. The Raiders have lost back-to-back games against LaMoure-Litchville by 2 points. Then on Thursday, lost to Oaks by 14, 62-48. For Maple River, they will be the 4 seed in the District 1 tournament. They will play next on Friday, February 28th, down in Wahpeton at the Blickery at 4:30 against the Warbirds on yourliveevent.com. It's the Raiders and the Lobos here this evening for high school boys basketball. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. It's parent and senior night. We'll highlight the 2 seniors here for the Maple River Raiders. Take a look at what the District 1 and District 2 boys basketball tournaments have in store. That and more is still to come on a blustery, chilly night outside, but a nice night for indoor basketball here this evening on your live event.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The District 1 and District 2 basketball tournaments look like this. We'll start with District 2. The play-in matchup will be South Border at Strasburg, Zeeland. And then everything goes to the quarterfinals at the Jamestown Civic Center on February the 28th. At 3 o'clock, it's Sedgley Montpelier against the winner of the play-in match. 4:30, Medina Pinger Buchanan goes up against Ellendale. Then also on that Friday, February the 28th, you will have Linton HMB, the number 2 seed against Kinder County, the number 7 seed for the Wolves, and LaMoure-Litchville Marion will play at 7:30 a week from Friday in Jamestown against the number 6 seed of Napoleon Gackel Streeter. Again, EKM is the 1, Linton HMB the 2, LaMoure-Litchville Marion the 3, and Medina Pinger Buchanan sits as the number 4 seed. From there in the District 1 basketball tournament, the play-in matchup will be on Monday. Enderlin at Richland. The winner of that will go down to Wahpeton and play the Oaks Tornadoes from NDSCS in the District 1 quarterfinals. It's Oaks against the winner of the Colts and the Eagles. That'll be on Friday, February 28th. For our first of 4 semis, Maple River, LaMoure-Litchville will be at 4:30. At 6 o'clock, it's Hankins and Tri-State. And then at 7:30, Barn Sky North goes up against Sargent County. Again, that's the District 1 boys basketball tournament. LaMoure-Litchville Marion, team that's averaging 40, make that 57 points per game. Their losses against Hankinson, Barnes-Sky North, Mayport CG, Edgeley, Cullum, Montpelier, and Linton HMB. Lobos led in scoring by Brian Carlgard here for the 6'3 senior guard at 16 points per contest, and Kobe Theelgis averaging 12 points per game. Well, for the Maple River Raiders here, and head coach Jay Koka averaging 53 points per game defensively, giving up 48 points per contest for the Raiders. Two seniors here this evening playing their final game in the first year of the Raider Activity Center. That's T. Silling, the 6'3 senior forward, 14 points, 9 rebounds per game here for T. And then Carter Bosch, the 5'6 senior, 14 points and 3 rebounds here for Maple River. T. Silling heading to the University of Sioux Falls to compete in football, and while Carter Bosch will be going to NDSU and majoring in business ag. That again is our two seniors here for the Maple River Raiders on senior and parent night here from the Raider Activity Center. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll hear from the coaches, Tyler Theelgis and Jay Koka. That's coming up around the corner against the regular season finale for the Raiders. Well, for the Lobos, busy week. This is their first of 3 games. Get a game, get a practice, get a game, get a practice, get a game, and then they get ready for that District 2 tournament on February 28th at the Jamestown Civic Center. And congratulations goes out to both the Lobos and Maple River girls basketball teams as they will be finding their way at the Region 1 tournament on Monday. On Monday from Jamestown, Linton HMB goes up against Weimar-Lidgewood at 3 o'clock. 4:30 will be Sargent County, Edgeley, Cullum, Montpelier, Maple River, Kidder County at 6, and then LaMoure-Litchville Marion squares off with Oaks at 7:30. That again is the Division B Region 1 girls basketball tournament on Monday from the Civic in Jamestown. Coaches Conversation is next. This is our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com. That again is IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Back after this as we hear from Tyler Theelgis and the Lobos, then Jay Koka around the corner.
On today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from the Raider Activity Center, LaMoure-Litchville Marion going up against the Maple River Raiders here from Tower City. Joining us now from Lamoure's perspective for LaMoure-Litchville Marion is the head coach. That is, again, Tyler Theelgis. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. And Tyler, no rest for the weary last week of the regular season. 3 games in 5 days to get a makeup game coming up with the Lisbon Broncos on Saturday. You split that with Oaks. So the biggest thing you want to see from your team is what to close out the regular season here before you get ready for that District 2 tournament?
Yeah, it's certainly a busy week against some quality opponents, and we talked about it with the guys. We just want to make sure we're taking it one day, one game at a time, continue to improve. It's still the regular season. No matter what, we're going to be 0-0 at tournament time. So our focus is really just on Maple River. They got a quality program with 2 really good seniors, and we got to be ready to play tonight.
Take a look at Kobe Theelgis. What have you liked from his performance so far here on the season?
Yeah, I've just really enjoyed his growth. He stepped into some big shoes. I mean, Max obviously did everything for us last year, but one of the things Max did was play point guard for us and get us into offense, and that was a role we needed Colby as a sophomore to take up, and he's been doing a great job. His assist-to-turnover ratio is above 2.5, and anything above 2.5 you'll take as a head coach. So he's been running our offense really well, and kind of the bonus has been he's been in double digits scoring for us and has been able to take a little bit of that load off of Brian most nights. Just really looking forward to his continued growth, and I think he's going to peak here at tournament time being a sophomore.
What's the biggest thing that this team has done well since the start of December to where we are now as you get ready for postseason play next week? Tyler, what's the one maturation or area of growth that you've seen the most from your club through these couple of months of the season?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the defensive end and rebounding. We're still not quite where we want to be, but we're trending in the right direction as far as that goes. Holding teams close to a 43% effective field goal percentage. We would really like to get that down to 41 by tournament time. And anytime you can hold an opponent underneath 42% effective field goal percentage, we feel like we have a really good chance to win. And just getting closer to that 70% mark defensive rebounding percentage. We've been getting closer and closer as of late, and I really like where we're trending as far as those two stats go.
What's Maple River going to present as a challenge here coming up later tonight in this one?
Very challenging opponent. Jay does a tremendous job with that program over there, and they got two really good seniors. I feel like Carter's been playing forever. I remember a few years ago in the Raider Dome, and he kind of took over, and they were able to come back in the second half and beat us. So super quick guard, handles the ball, has a ton of experience. We got to be able to keep him in front of us. And then T. Silling, an elite athlete that's also a senior. We got to be able to keep him off the boards and keep him off his spots if we want a chance to win tonight.
Tyler, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here tonight and throughout the rest of the season.
Thanks, Chase. Appreciate your coverage.
And again, Coach Thiel just with us here from the Lobos perspective. We'll continue after this from the Raider Activity Center.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do, we do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
As we continue on our pregame show here today from the Raider Activity Center, final game of the regular season for the Maple River Raiders, third to last game of the regular season for the Lobos. Joining us here from Maple River's perspective is Jay Koka. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. And Jay, 18 games, your 19th game coming up here, and then you get a week and a half off essentially between contests to get ready for the District 1 tournament. So biggest thing is what that you want to see from your team for the final regular season game before you get to postseason play down in Wapaton?
We want to play well, have momentum going into the postseason, have that good taste in our mouth, obviously, and come out of here healthy is going to be huge. You know, with our limited bench, we want to be healthy, but we want to compete. We want to win at home. We want to take care of our home court, which we talk about all the time, and continue to get better so we have that confidence moving into the district tournament.
I know you'll have some more basketball games and practices with the two seniors of Carter Bosch and T. Silling, respectively, but what have they meant to the program, not just this year as seniors, but just in their journey to where they are now here with the Raiders?
Well, you know, Chase, this is one of the days I dislike coaching. You know what, the end is near. We know that, regardless if you win or lose with tournament time, and, you know, the guys that have put in their time with T and Carter, those guys have played a lot of basketball for us and learned along the way, and they're great kids on and off the court. They've been two-year captains for us. We lean on them a lot, and I think teams game plan for them a lot. And, you know, just the blood, sweat, and tears that they've given us, the energy, the sacrifice, the commitment, you know, those are the core values we talk about building our Raider basketball program, and then those guys epitomize that. They do everything we ask them. too. They're leaders. They go above and beyond in the weight room. Just great kids in the community, in our school. I mean, our community, our fans, our parents, coaches, everyone should be proud of those two. And, you know, it's their last home game here, and hopefully we have many more on the road with them come tournament time. But, you know, there's an emptiness, you know, when you know the chapter's closing, and to see those two guys lose, they've meant to leave, they've meant so much to our program, and they always will.
Take a look at LaMoure-Litchville Marion, a team that sometimes you see in the Barnes County tournament. This year you did not, but a team that could possibly be a potential region matchup down the line if you're both teams fortunate enough to get there. So what's going to make the Lobos a tough challenge here, but also one that tunes you up for that District 1 tournament?
They always defend. You know, they're going to change things up defensively. They'll man, they'll do matchup zone, they'll do some full court things. So they're a team that always defends well. They have numerous sets in the half court that, you know, against our defense that they'll run. So we're going to have to be aware of that. They got a couple guys who can shoot it, and Theelgis and Carl guard, and we have to know where those two guys are. And they have athletes that have strength that we're going to have to keep off the boards and not give them easy buckets tonight.
Final thing for the head coach, Jay Koka, here with us for the Raiders. Last game in the first new year of the Raider Activity Center. We talked about it with volleyball. We talked about it with girls basketball. Now we'll talk about it with boys basketball. Just your thoughts on the new digs here, Jay, as you get ready to close the chapter on the regular season.
It's been a good transition. You know, it's obviously awesome for practice situations, having 6 regular-sized square backboards, not the fan backboards. And we get a lot done in this gym when we practice here, and it's great. And, you know, hopefully our fans show up tonight and support our seniors and get that, you know, Raider Dome atmosphere that we're so aware of and that we like to have. So, yeah, it's been great. It's, you know, everybody that donated to the cause, it's been beneficial for our kids and something that was long overdue.
Jay, as always, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here tonight.
Thanks, Chase.
Coach Koka here with the Maple River Raiders. Will continue on our pregame show after this from Tower City.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Pre-game conversations again brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank. LaMoure-Litchville Marion looking for win number 12 of the season, while the Raiders are going for win number 11 here tonight on both senior and parent night. Maple River and the Lobos, again, first time they have met this season. Both partook in the Barnes County basketball tournament back in the middle part of January, but did not play each other in those 3 games respectively. That does it for our pregame conversation, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Starting lineups and the opening tip is next from the Rack here in Tower City.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts in Page and Fingal, North Dakota. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, commercial, or HELOC, give Dwight a call at either branch location. Reach out to Janine about investing in a certificate of deposit or save by opening a money market account. Proudly supporting the Maple River Raiders and wishing the athletes and coaches a successful year. Hometown Community Bank is an equal housing lender and member of the FDIC. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture. so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
As we get you ready for the starting lineups, first for the visitors on the scoreboard here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. That does it for our pregame show. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote starting today from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. As for the Lobos, they'll go like this. Head coaches Tyler Thiel just clad in their black uniforms with their white numerals and lettering. Brian Carlgard, the 6'3 senior guard, 16 points and alongside 4.5 rebounds per contest here for Carlgard. Avery Kramer, the 5'10 junior, 8 points and 3 rebounds, with Gunnar Thiel just the 6'4 junior, 8 points and 6 boards. Kobe Thiel just the sophomore, averaging 5 assists and 12 points per game, 12 and 5 for Kobe. And Preston Arndt, the 6-foot sophomore forward, 2 points and 3 rebounds. Again, Carlgard, Kramer, a pair of Theologists of Gunnar and Kobe, and Preston Arndt here in this one for the Lobos. As the lights come off, as we will get to the starting lineups here for the Maple River Raiders here inside the rack. Head coach is Jay Koka with a mark of 10 wins and 8 losses on the season. Clad in their white uniforms here today, blue numerals and lettering outlined in red. The Raiders will go like this. Preston Dow's a 6-foot junior, averaging 3 points and 4 rebounds per contest. T. Silling, the 6'3 senior on senior night, 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 34 blocks on the season. Blake Thur, a 5'11 junior guard, averaging 9 points per game. Carter Bosch, the 5'6 senior guard, 14 points, 3 rebounds. Carter 11 points away from the 1,000-point club. Again, Carter Bosch, the 5'6 senior guard. And Kobe Wisniewski, the 6-foot junior, 6 points and 4 rebounds. Dow, Silling, Thur, Bosch, and Wisniewski here for the Maple River Raiders. Again, head coach by Jay Koka. I'm Chase Miller alongside Avery Kohler with you here on this Tuesday evening. A reminder, for more high school coverage, whether it's wrestling to hockey to the hoops, you can simply go to our website, yourliveevent.com, or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the tournament coverage that we will have throughout the course of the month of February and as we get to the month of March, which is crazy to think just over a week and a half from now, we will be already into the third month of the calendar year. T. Silling in the center circle against Carlgard here for the Lobos. Opening tip at 7:05 on a Tuesday night. And this contest between the Raiders and the Lobos is underway, and the tip is won by Maple River. You'll see it now with Carter Bosch, one of the 2 seniors here again on senior night for Maple River, as Bosch sees this right-handed side man pressure defense by the Lobos. Ball will go to Dow's. Dow's will give it back to Bosch now as Bosch makes his way to the right wing. Bosch with a bounce pass to the baseline here. High post touch looking for Wisniewski. Good hands defensively there by the Lobos as the ball will go left wing on the inside. Silling throws it up off the backboard, can't get it. Rebound comes down to Carlgard. Carlgard will go up the other side of the floor. There's a hard dribble off the window. Shot's going to be off the mark, no good on the attack. Russell Exner getting in the starting lineup here for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos as well. As the Lobos right now switching man pressure defense. Ball will go right wing, Silling on the interior. T with a jab step, taking a dribble, able to spin off the window. This one rattles out. Ball gets deflected though right to Kobe Wisniewski's hand. Jumper here for Bosch. It was running in and out, no good. But a rebound here for Kobe again for 2. Kobe Wisniewski able to get 2 points, 2 rebounds in the opening field goal on the City Hope scoreboard. That'll go towards Maple River. A little full court pressure defense. Turnover here as Kobe Wisniewski will see it now to T. Silling. Silling at the high post, able to jab. Gives this one. Jumper here for Blake from the baseline. Book it. Blake Thor with the made field goal here. It's a little 4-0 run for the Raiders. As the Lobos will handle it now to Kobe Theologist. Theologist to Carlgard. That'll be a turnover here for LLM, and that'll be their second of the contest. So for the Lobos right now on the floor, you'll have Avery Kramer alongside with Kobe Theologist, Russell Exner, Gunnar Theologist, and then Carlgard here. So Preston Arndt, again, not in the starting lineups. As ball will go to the top of the key. As this will go to the baseline here to Blake Thor. High post to Silling. Silling with it. Hard drive. Lost it. Open. Wisniewski. Jumper from the baseline goes long. And a rebound here to Gunnar Theologist. Gunnar going to work with it the other side of the floor for the Lobos, not a Carlgard. Carlgard taking a couple dribbles, gives it back up top as they reverse it left wing, not a Kramer. Kramer guarded by Bosch on this man pressure, able to spin. Jumper from 11 feet, rattles in. Avery Kramer with the opening field goal here for the Lobos. Just under 2 minutes in this opening quarter of play. Carter Bosch crossed in the timeline here as Bosch calls out the offense as he's able to do so with a drive. Kick to the baseline goes Blake. Thor, high post touch to Silling. Silling jumper from 14. That'll graze the front iron. And a rebound to Carlgard, his second. Carlgard in the front court to the baseline as they give it back up top. Lobos with a chance to lead or tie here with a made field goal. Ball will go on a pick and roll game. This one high off the backboard for two. Gunnar Theelgis gets his first made field goal. Give the assist to Kobe Theelgis. They're cousins of the head coach Tyler Theelgis, and those two are brothers as well. Carter Bosch slips his way to the paint for two. Third different Raider in the scoring column here. 6-4 in favor of Maple River. Ball will get in between the circles. Kobe Theelgis to the baseline. Extra pass. It'll go. Carlgard steps into a three. That one will go long. Rebound out of play, and it will head towards Maple River. The Raiders here, their final game of the regular season with the win, trying to get to 11-8 in the regular season. Well, for the Lobos, 11-5 with still 2 more regular season games yet to go. If they win them all, they could get to 14-5 before that District 2 tournament. Preston Dowse to the baseline here to Thor. Thor at the left pocket, back up top. As Dowse nearly had a double dribble, as this one will go now to Carter Bosch. Bosch with it, taking a couple of dribbles, gets walled off. Nice ankle cross to the paint, and Carter gets fouled and counted. Bosch with 4, a chance to make it 5 at the line. Foul will be the first one of the game for either club, as this one comes across. Gunnar Theelgis, his first and the team's first of the game. Bosch, a 76% free throw shooter at the line, and that is pure. 5 points for Carter Bosch here in the quarter. He is now 6 away from the 1,000 mark. Lobos will see it with Gunnar Theelgis near sideline. That one will go to Kobe Theelgis, back to Gunnar, to Kobe. Kobe against this little zone defense here for the Raiders. Takes a couple of dribbles, leaves it right-handed side now to Russell. That's Exner here on the baseline, going to drive, bounce pass. Good hands defensively by Kobe Wisniewski as this one goes out of play. Busy night for games between District 1 and District 2 teams. Medina Pinger Buchanan travels to Oaks here this evening. Ball will go right-handed side. Exner gives us one on the handoff to Kobe Theelgis. Theelgis going to spin, hang, shoot. This one will get the shooter's roll to go. Kobe's got his first field goal. Lobos back within a possession on the City of Hope scoreboard. As you'll see T. Silling in the front court now for the Raiders. Silling at the right wing, hands this one off to Preston Dowse. Now back up top to Bosch. As Carter Bosch calls out the offense here for Maple River. Midway through this first quarter play, Dowse at the right wing. Dowse taking it, gives it back up top to Thor here. Thor weaving his way to Bosch. Bosch will see it between the circles. Bosch able to spin at the free throw line, gives us to Blake. Blake, pick and roll option here to Bosch. Bosch to beat the horn for 3. That's going to be banked in. They'll make it a deep 2. It's a deep 2 for Carter Bosch. They'll say that his foot was on the line, and Carter Bosch gets the bank shot to go in, and the Lobos see that deficit grow to 5. LLM will handle it here with Kobe Theelgis. Theelgis, little zone pressure defense here for the Raiders. Theelgis with Preston Dowse playing up top, looking for the nice pass. This one's going to be short on the attempt by Russell Exner. A rebound comes down to T. Silling, and a foul here on the Lobos. Exner will pick up his first and the team's second. Great find as Exner will check out Mason Wark, and the 6'1 sophomore will check in. Mason, an awfully good quarterback on top of what he was able to do on the football field this season, taking the Lobos all the way to the Fargo Dome, finishing runner-up this season in 9-man football. Maple River with Carter Bosch, bounce pass now to Dowse. Dowse will see it to the baseline. Here goes Silling. Silling with the pass, but he stepped out of bounds and a turnover here on Maple River. That'll be their first of the contest. Division B boys basketball here today on yourliveevent.com. Plethora of games going on across the state of North Dakota here tonight. A good one out west in the center part of the state. Linton HMB at Central McLean tonight. That's a battle of two teams that are hanging around that top 10, been in the receiving posts for most of the year. Turnover here as Carter Bosch comes away with a steal. Bosch with 7, 4 away from that 1,000 plateau as this one will go left wing now to Dowse. Dow's back to Thor, nearly turned over, and it is. Mason Workin comes away with it up the floor to the jumper is good for 2 for Kramer. Avery Kramer now has 4. The Lobos are back within 3, and we'll have a foul here on the Lobos. Also will be on Kobe Theogis, his first in the team's third of the quarter. As Maple River will inbound the basketball here. Dow's in front of the Lobo bench, gets it into Bosch, as he'll handle it now for the Raiders with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Ball screen coming, able to switch. Bosch up top to Silling, looking for it on the interior to Colby Wisniewski for 2. Give the assist to T. Colby's got a second-made field goal, both coming around that paint area. And the Raiders lead it by 5. Ball goes left and inside Kobe Theogis. Theogis on the skip to Carlgard. Carlgard reverse it to the baseline now for the Lobos to Mason Workin. Back up top to Theogis. That's Kobe. Extra pass to Kramer. Kramer gets doubled, looking for it to Carlgard. Ball gets deflected by T, but right in the hand of a Lobo. Open. Carlgard first field goal of the game. That'll go long. A rebound here will get saved, and it's underneath the Lobos. We'll see it, but a turnover. Great hustle there by Mason Workin, but eventually you get a turnover. Bosch up the floor to Dow's, who bobbles the basketball and gives it right back here to the Lobos to Mason Workin. Well, both teams have had a couple of nice passes that have gone awry here in the opening quarter of play. Avery Kramer at the left wing, guarded by Bosch, taking the ball screen here. Bosch able to deflect the basketball back up top as this one will go to Kobe Theogis. Kobe crossing over left to right inside the paint, and there's a foul. And Kobe Theogis went to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kobe is 69% free throw shooter on the season, as the foul will be assessed here on the Raiders. That one will be on Blake Thor, his team's first of the contest, and the first free throw of the game here for the Lobos. As Theogis at the free throw line hits this one up and in. Something that Tyler Theogis talked about in our pregame conversation about Kobe is he lost such a quality player last season with Max Muslin, who could kind of do it all for the Lobos, and he handled that point guard spot, so someone had to come into that point guard role this season, and Kobe Theogis, the sophomore, able to do so, and it shows, averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and when you can get that from an underclassman, but much less someone who's controlling the reins, if you will, that just makes it a really nice type of a season here for LLM and head coach Tyler Theogis' club, as we'll see a turnover here by the other point guard in Carter Bosch. Mason Workin will check in here for Exner as the Lobos chance to get it back within 1 possession here to close this first quarter of play. Lobos give this one to Gunnar Theogis. Here comes a half-court trap. Back up top as the Lobos reverse it to Kobe. 1-3-1 zone continues here for the Raiders. Ball will give it up top. As you'll see it now back to a man pressure. Kobe Theogis with 8 seconds. Theogis going to try to get by Nori. Spin, shot over T. Silling. Shot will be off the mark. Rebound, Nori with 3 seconds. Trying to roll it up to Bosch to beat the horn. Off the backboard, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. On the City Hope scoreboard, it's 13-9 Raiders on your liveevent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moll. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
You can work and play in Hope, North Dakota. For job listing, the housing options, search hopend.com. That again is hopend.com. City of Hope scoreboard here today on your live event. Chase Miller alongside Avery Kohler with you here on this Tuesday evening as the Lobos start with the basketball here in this second quarter play as they will work it around the horn right wing to Colby Thielgis. This one goes inside for 2 to Mason Workin. His first field goal of the game. Lobos led by the 4 of Avery Kramer, while the Raiders were led by the 7 here by Carter Bosch. Ball will go to Wisniewski. Kobe sees it, and a foul will be on the floor as this one will be assessed on the Lobos, their first of the second quarter. Foul will come across on Kobe Thielgis. That'll be his second of the game. Jumper on the way for Silling. That'll go long. Rebound comes down here to Gunnar Thielgis. His second. Lobos will handle it now. Thielgis in the front court. Chance to tie or take the lead with a made bucket here for LLM. Lobos to the paint. Nice bounce pass on the interior. They give it back. This one off the backboard. Good for 2. Gunnar Thielgis now has 4. Good passing by Workin and Gunnar. And we have our first tie of the contest. Little 4-0 run to start the opening 45 seconds here of this second quarter of play. Carter Bosch at the wing. Guarded here. Double team comes. Silling to the paint. Going to drive. Slip pass to Damian Norrie. Off the window for 2. Norrie gets his first main field goal of the game. Give the assist to T. He's already got a handful in that category tonight. Lobos with the skip to Karlgaard at the wing. Karlgaard right-handed side uses up that dribble. Gives it back up top to Kobe to the baseline now to Kramer. High post to Karlgaard. He'll shoot a jumper from 15. This one rattles underneath. And a rebound here for Blake. And then Kobe Wisniewski was the last one to touch it. Out of bounds. And the Raiders will give it back here to Lobos. As the Lobos will have a chance to reset here. As they do, they give this one to the right wing. Gunnar Thielgis looking for Karlgaard. Karlgaard on the tip, and T. Silling comes away with a steal. Silling in transition, and we'll have a reach and foul here on Mason Workin, his first. So it'll be the team's second. Maple River to inbound here as they will. They'll set it up with Carter Bosch. Ball screen coming. Bosch at the left wing gives it back up top to Wisniewski. Kobe ankle cross gets his way into the paint. Opens up for 2. Kobe Wisniewski. His season average is 6. He's got that here in the opening 10 minutes. 17-13. Raiders lead it by 4. Lobos here with Gunnar Thielgis to Workin. Workin gets doubled on the near sideline. And we'll see a timeout here before the turnover, and a timeout for head coach Tyler Thielgis with 5:58 left to play in the half. Raiders up by 4. Lobos with the ball when we return.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
High school basketball inside the Raider Activity Center. Final game of the regular season here inside the rack this year, from volleyball starting up back in the fall to girls hoops to now boys hoops here, as this would be the first year after being in the Raider Dome from the prior years. 4th year of this co-op between the school districts of Maple Valley and Hope Page. Well, for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, the Lobos, a very rich history when it comes to boys hoops as well. Ball will go to Avery Kramer. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Workin gets this one off. 3-pointer, that'll go off the mark. Rebound tipped in the hands of Carter Bosch. Bosch with the board here will handle it now for Maple River. Screen coming. Bosch at the top to Wisniewski. Kobe leaves it left and inside to Thor. Thor with the ball fake now to T. T with a couple of hard dribbles on the interior. T with a jumper from 16. Long rebound comes down to Blake Thor. This one goes off the hand, and eventually Karlgaard will come up with it. Lobos at the wing here with Karlgaard able to skip this one out to Kramer. Kramer reversed it to Kobe Thielgis. Kobe sees this one at the left wing. Ball screen coming here for the Lobos. Kobe bounce pass on the interior, as the Lobos will handle it now with Gunnar Thielgis back up top to Kramer as they work it out to Karlgaard. Karlgaard's going to get walled off. Ball is on the deck. Open. Kramer left pocket 3. This one rattles out. Rebound here to Silling. T will come up with his third board of the game. Carter Bosch at the right wing as Bosch will handle it here. Bosch able to spin, uses up that dribble. Skip pass here to Damian Norrie, who gives it back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski's going to go hard to the paint, right hand, and lay it for two. Look at the junior coming alive. Wisniewski now with 8. 19-13 here with just over 4 minutes to play in the half. Kramer on the baseline, off the window. This one rattles out. Carter Bosch wants it, and he wants to go. Bosch in transition. Bosch hanging, and a block shot here for the Lobos. Colby Thiel just gets the block, and now the Lobos work with it with Gunner. Carl Guard skips it to Colby. He'll rise. He'll shoot three-pointer. This one's off the iron, and a board is Silling. T will get his 4th board of the game. Maple River with 13 points in the first quarter. LLM had 9 after the opening 8 minutes. Bosch up top to Wisniewski. Colby gives this one now to Blake Thor as Thor sees this with a ball fake. Hands it off now to Silling, who gives this to Bosch. He'll rise. He'll shoot. Bosch for 3, and he banks it in. Carter Bosch now with 10. Bosch has got 2 bank shots from deep here tonight for the senior. Ball will go to the top of the key. This one works in now for the Lobos. Bounce pass. It's loose. Kramer will see it on the baseline. Kramer up top to Carlgard. Carlgard jumper from the right elbow. Book it. Carlgard with his first made field goal of the night for the Lobos. That's a cat who can average 16 points per game. So if he gets going, look out. As the Raiders will see it here in the front court. Bosch reverses. Gives this one down to the wing. As they give it up top now to Silling. Silling right wing to Damian Norrie. Under 3 minutes to play here in the half. Wisniewski now to Thor. Thor pick and roll game to Colby. Nice move for 2. Colby Wisniewski now with 10. He's been the X factor here tonight for the Maple River Raiders, considering T. Silling has yet to score, as Silling averages 14 a game, and so does Carter Bosch. Ball will go left wing, so 2 players here that you would expect to get some scoring in the first half have been limited between the Lobos and the Raiders. Ball will go on the interior, and we'll see a foul here on Maple River. One for the high post for Kramer. Foul will come across, as this one will be on the Raiders, their first of the quarter. That one will be on Damian Norrie, his first, as he will check out as Downs will check in. Mason Workin will check out of the game here for the Lobos. Ball will go to Carlgard. Right pocket 3. That'll go short. Rebound to Silling. T hasn't scored, but he's got 5 boards and a handful of assists. Silling trying to change the scoring column here. He gets fouled and count it. T. Silling goes coast to coast, and for the first time tonight, the Raiders are up double digits. So the foul will be assessed on LLM's Russell Exner, his second. So you got 2 on Colby and 2 on Russell Exner right now. As for Maple River, they will put this one up and in and lead at 27-15. Over the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds, it's a 10-2 run here for Maple River, as they're up by their largest lead of the game. Carlgard left wing open, 3-pointer on the way. Got it to go. Carlgard with the 3. That's the first made triple of the game here for LLM. Raiders see it here to a 9-point contest. Ball will go up to Bosch, right-handed side to Dowse. Dowse will see this here. Back to Carter. Carter able to reverse it. Left wing to Thor. Gives it to T. Silling on the baseline here. Silling at the left baseline. Able to spin. Gets the shot off the iron. Rebound comes down to Colby Thiel. Just outlet pass to Workin. And Workin throwing this one up off the iron and a board here to Maple River. Blake Thor finds it to Bosch. Bosch here at the top. And resets here for the Raiders. Bosch gives this to Dowse. Preston back to the right wing. They work it around to Bosch. This one for 1,000. Carter 3-pointer will go long. Rebound tipped, and this one will go out of bounds. Out of play, and a foul here on Maple River. Foul will be assessed on the Raiders, as this one will be the second here for Blake Thor. His second, the team's second, as a substitution will check out of the game here with Blake with those 2 fouls, as Damian Norrie will check in. A little zone. Maple River will look to trap out of it when they can. This one comes up to Carlgard, left wing to Colby. Thiel just here for the Lobos. Brings it to the baseline to Mason Workin. Here comes a trap. Thiel just with Colby. Back to Mason here on the baseline. Mason back up top for LLM, as the Lobos will see it here. 13 seconds, now to 12. Mason Workin to the baseline. This one going to drive and a block shot, but a foul. This foul will come across here. Looks to be on Damian Norrie. That'll be his second, and it is in the team's third. 2 free throws upcoming for the Lobos with Gunnar Theogis. Lobos 1 of 2 from the free throw line so far as a team here this evening. Free throw attempt will go long. Gunnar, a 46% free throw shooter on the season. Second attempt upcoming here for LLM. As Theogis misses the second, rebound comes down to T. Ball will go to Carter Bosch. Bosch to the near sideline here for the Raiders as he gives it to Dowes, now to Wisniewski. Wisniewski's going to attack the paint, lost it on the way up. It's on the floor, and we'll see it out of bounds. Last touch here by Kobe. But Kobe's had a really good downhill mentality tonight when he gets it at the high post. He's taking a dribble and going right to the 10 as Mason Workin will check in now for LLM as the Lobos will make a substitution. As they have played 6 here tonight for Maple River, they've also played 6 here this evening. Lobos can hold for the final shot. If it is a 3 or an and, want a chance to get it within 2 possessions to go to the half. Right now, a little 1-4 low set here for LLM. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Kobe Theogis guarded by Wisniewski. Kobe right wing. Raiders have 1 foul to give before it's the bonus. Trying to come through the screen is Carlgard, as you'll see it with Theogis with 3 seconds. Jumper on the way to beat the horn. This one will rattle out, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. Dowes with a defensive board. The Maple River Raiders 14 points in the quarter, while for the Lobos, they finish with 9 here in the second. At the half, it's 27-18 on our City of Hope scoreboard.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Stay prepared for the bitter cold with our heated gear line, from boot and glove liners to body wraps, scarves, and more. Rechargeable Bluetooth and disposable options are available. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com, or stop in and check us out. Good luck to all the wrestlers, and go Lobos. Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
Maple Valley District has formed a VEX Robotics Club. The club is open to students in grades 5 through 12. Beyond science and engineering principles, robotics allows students to learn the fundamentals of the engineering design process, creativity, problem solving, teamwork, and public speaking. More information can be found at myraiders.org. That's myraiders.org. And click on the Activities tab to learn more information about the Maple Valley School District VEX Robotics Club.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North. Always true.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
We always say we're a one-stop shop. North Star Ag is a full-service shoreline machinery dealership. So we have the 3 departments: sales, service, parts, fully staffed, have full inventory of all the parts and whole goods needed. We really value the service and the support that any traditional dealership would give you, but we specialize in shorelines. You can give us a call at 701-361-4790 or visit our website at northstar-ag.com.
At the half here tonight on yourliveevent.com, 27-18. The Maple River Raiders with the advantage here after taking the lead in the first quarter at 13-9, and then they outscored the Lobos 14-9 in the second. One tie in that quarter, first half of play that came at the 7:15 mark in the second quarter after Lobos started the second 8 minutes on a little 4-0 run, but then Maple River able to come back and really do a nice job closing out the first half of play as they were led again by the 10 points of Carter Bosch and Kobe Wisniewski. Well, for the Lobos, they were led by the 5 points of Brian Carlgard. LaMoure-Litchville Marion will make their way to Oaks on Thursday, then Lisbon on Saturday to close out the regular season. That game on Saturday in Lisbon is on yourliveevent.com at 5:30. Well, for the Maple River Raiders, they will play in the District 1 tournament for their next contest a week from Friday, on Friday, February 28th, against the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgewood at 4:30 in the quarterfinals. Team numbers look like this. The Raiders 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 1-3. They have 5 players in the scoring column. While for the Lobos, 5 players in the scoring column, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. They've hit 1-3. 5 turnovers. The Raiders also have 5 turnovers. Raiders led by the 10 points, 2 rebounds of Carter Bosch, 10 points and a couple boards for Kobe Wisniewski. From there, you have 3 points for Silling with 6 rebounds, 2 points for Norrie, and 2 points for Blake Thor here for the Raiders. Again, 20 combined between Bosch and Wisniewski. Well, for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, 5 points for Brian Carlgard, 5 points and 3 rebounds. 4 points for Avery Kramer, 4 points for Gunnar Theolgis, 3 points for Kobe Theolgis, and 2 points away for Mason Warkin here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Again, Lobos led by the 5 of Carlgard, all coming in the second quarter of play. This is our halftime show today on yourliveevent.com. When we come back, we'll take a look at some other scores from across the way today here in Tower City.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the yourliveevent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the yourliveevent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on yourliveevent.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing FDIC.
As we take a look at some other games going across the way here today on yourliveevent.com, Fargo Northwest Fargo in a basketball doubleheader. That game again at the Spartan Dome for EDC boys basketball. You also have Wahpeton and Kindred here tonight on yourliveevent.com. That game just getting underway. Kindred with a 4-3 advantage over the Huskies. Josh O'Maris, Nick Eggman on the call for you on that one. Also here this evening, Valley City Central Casson boys hoops. Between those two, that's just about to get underway as well for the opening tip in Castleton here this evening. As we take a look at some of the scores that have come trickling in earlier tonight, South Border picks up a win over Sargent County, picks up a win over South Border, that is 54-42. So again, Sargent County 54-42 earlier tonight over the South Border Mustangs. Also going on this evening, Northern Cass at Barnes County North, Widemere-Lidgewood at Edgeley-Cullum Hillier. Ellendale going up against Enderlin here this evening in Ellendale. Then Layton HMB at Central McLean for some other scorers keeping apprised of here today on your liveevent.com. And Mason Clabo surpasses the scoring record for A&AA all-time, defeating and surpassing Anna Mooney's record. So again, congratulations goes out to Fargo Davies senior Mason Clabo, getting the record here in A/AA basketball in the state of North Dakota. At the half, 27-18 Raiders over the Lobos. Second half action is next here from the Raider Activity Center.
What's going on today? I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As we get you ready for second half action, again, the Raiders led by the 10 points, both of Kobe Wisniewski and Carter Bosch, while for the Lobos led by the 5 points of Brian Carlgard in that first half of play. Raiders with Dowse, Bosch, Thor, Silling, and Wisniewski, while for the Lobos, they will have with Carlgard alongside with Kobe, Theogis, Kramer, Russell Exner into the contest as well here for the Lobos. As Carter Bosch will give this one now to the right baseline to Thor. Thor to the high post to Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Blake. Thor looking backdoor to Dowse. Dowse bounce passes Silling. Silling takes a couple dribbles on the inside, looking for the reversal. Shots off the mark and a rebound here to Kobe Theogis. Kobe Theogis, the other side of the floor here for LLM. Reverses, gives it up top to Carlgard. Carlgard will see it here as this one will be working around the horn to left wing now to Kobe Theogis. Theogis off the window, good for two. Kobe Theogis now has 5 as you'll handle it here for the Raiders with Carter Bosch to the right wing to Blake. Thor gives it back to Carter. Carter left and inside to Dowse. Dowse will hand it back between the rings. Now to Thor, who gives it to the high post to T to Carter. He'll rise. He'll shoot. Bosch for 3. That'll go long. Rebound here for the Lobos. Connor Theogis gets his third board. Lobos with the basketball. Able to spin by Kobe Theogis on the inside off the backboard for 2. Back-to-back field goals here for Kobe. That's a little 4-0 run here for the Lobos to begin this second half of play. Carter Bosch at the right wing, ball screen coming for Wisniewski. Now up top to Silling, as Silling will reverse it left wing. Thor jumper from 15. That one goes long, and a rebound to Kobe Theogis. Theogis will push in transition now for the Lobos as he does crossing over. Theogis gets walled off, goes between the legs, hands this one off now to Avery Kramer. Kramer with the skip to Carlgard. Carlgard taking a couple dribbles. Carlgard with it on the pass. This one will end up now with Kobe Theogis. Kobe making his way hard to the paint. Shot no. Rebound will be won by Thor, who then gives it to Gunnar Theogis. Theogis with the pass, extra fine. Carlgard open three-pointer. This will go off the iron and a board here to Carter Bosch. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter of play. Carter Bosch at the left wing, taking the ball, screen, gives it now to Silling. Silling with a couple of dribbles, hard down the paint, some contact coming, and who is it going to be on? As this one will come against the Lobos. The Lobos will pick up the foul with Russell Exner. That'll be his third, the team's first, and 2 free throws on the way here for Silling. As Silling will shoot the free throw attempt, as this one will be up and in. Silling now has 4. This to try to make it a 3-possession game here for Maple River with a made free throw. And this one is up and in. So Silling able to hit the free throw attempts as T's got 5 on the night, now 3 of 3 from the free throw line. As the Lobos will see a little full court pressure defense. Lobos here with Kobe Theogis. Handle at the wing, gives it to Carlgard now. Carlgard back to Kobe on the near side. Kobe looking for a teammate. Takes a dribble, leaves it to Carlgard. Extra pass to the baseline. Russell Exner with the 3. That'll go long. Rebound here to T. Silling with the 7th board of the game. Carter Bosch will handle it now for Maple River as he does in the front court. Bosch at the right wing. Able to take the ball screen here. Back to the left wing to Damian Norrie. Now to the baseline is this one. Nice little shot fake by Preston Dowse for the end one. Got his man up in the air enough. Went through the contact and finished for the and one opportunity for Preston. Foul coming across Carlgard, his first and the team's second here of the quarter. Free throw attempt for Preston is short. Rebound, good box out here for Avery Kramer. As the Lobos will bring into the front court here. And gives it now to Carlgard. Carlgard at the right wing taking the dribble. There's going to be a partially blocked shot. Preston Dowse was there. Ball will go the other side, 2-on-2. Bosch, teardropper on the way, and there's 1,000. Carter Bosch in transition for 2, and now has 1,001 career points for the Maple River Raiders. Carter Bosch able to get to the 1,000 plateau here for Maple River. Time on the floor for head coach Jay Koka. And there's a nice round of ovation here for the Maple River faithful in attendance as well. Carter Bosch now with 12 points in the contest and again able to surpass 1,000 career points. He's got 1,001 here today for Maple River. On just this season and just this week for Maple River, you're able to see Violet Richmond able to surpass 1,000 career points on Saturday in the District 1 girls basketball tournament. Now you see Carter Bosch here on this one as well, as they will switch out game balls and give this one to Carter Bosch, as he will be able to give it to mom and dad in the stands here, and a little keepsake here for the Maple River Raiders to boot. As that one will definitely be going in a casing later on here for Carter Bosch. More importantly, from the Raiders' perspective, they lead by 11 here under 4. Make that 5 minutes to play here in the third. Ball will go to the right wing as this one goes to Kobe Theogis. Theogis will handle this to the right-handed side now to Carlgard. Ball gets skipped into the front row and a turnover here on the Lobos. Lobos with Mason Workin will check into the contest. As you'll see this now for Maple River with Carter Bosch. Bosch in the front court, handles it, takes the ball screen, gives up top to T. T whips this one out of Blake. Thorpe at the left-hand side to Norrie, back to Dowse, as Dowse at the left of the key gives this one to T. Silling crossing over inside. Silling lost it. It's on the deck and a foul. We'll see which team clad in white, which number it comes across, and this one will go on Preston. His first and the team's first of the third quarter of play here for Maple River. Raiders with 6 points in the quarter, while for the Lobos they have 4. And LaMoure-Litchville Marion with Kobe Theogis will bring this into the front court. As they do left wing, Avery Kramer. Kramer taking the screen, goes inside the paint, gives it back up top. Lobos able to reverse it now to Carlgard. Carlgard with a couple of dribbles hard on the inside, and there's a foul on Silling. T will pick up his first and the team's second. 2 free throws will be assessed here for Carlgard, a 82% free throw shooter on the season. The Lobos are 1 of 4 from the line so far here tonight as a team. Free throw attempt for Carlgard is up and in. Brian now with 6. And the second free throw attempt on the way here for Carlgard, trying to get to 7 on the night. And get this back to a single-digit margin here from the Lobo perspective is good. Lobos led by the 7 points of Kobe Theogis and the 7 points of Carlgard, while for the Raiders led by the 12 of Carter Bosch and the 10 of Wisniewski. Ball will go to Bosch here at the right of the key, gives us to Dowse. Dowse inside the paint. Teardropper will go long. Rebound here to Carlgard. Carlgard right-handed side of Kobe Theogis. Theogis able to spin his way on the inside. There's a foul, and this one will go on Damian Norrie. As Damien will pick up his third and the team's third, and 2 free throws here for Kobe Theelgis. Theelgis with 7 points, 3 rebounds in the game, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As Theelgis' free throw attempt on the way, the first of 2 is up and in. Substitution in the game is Colby Wisniewski will check in for Damian Norrie. Norrie with 3, you got Blake Thor with 2, while for LLM, Russell Exner with 3, and Kobe Theelgis with 2 fouls here as Kobe gets the shooter's roll, 6 in the quarter. Lobos back within 7. Ball will go right-hand side to Blake, inside to Kobe Wisniewski. Bounce pass goes to Preston Dowes, now to T. Silling on the step through inside the paint. That'll go short. Rebound, Kobe got it to go. Right place, right time. Wisniewski, 12 points, 3 rebounds here for the Raiders. Lobos at the right wing, and that'll be a traveling violation here for LLM as Kobe Theelgis won't get caught with the traveling violation here for the Lobos. Season low in scoring for the Lobos, 31 against Barnes County North. That was in the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament earlier this season back in January's Bosch. He's up a 3. He's got 15 on the night. His 23rd made triple of the season here for Carter, and the Lobos see that deficit back to double digits here at 12. Shot by Theelgis long. Rebound Kramer, spin shot, no. Rebound is Silling. As Silling lost it, Kramer goes the other side. This one will be in the hands of the Lobos, and a missed shot by Mason Workin. A couple of opportunities that unable to go through the hoop here from the Lobo perspective as Thor at the wing gives it to Dowes. Dowes back to Carter. Here's a heat check 3 for Bosch. This one will go short. Rebound here for LLM. Gunnar Theelgis gets his 4th. Gunnar in the front court, right-handed side as that'll go to Kramer. Kramer on the interior, able to skip it, now to Kobe. Kobe Theelgis here on the baseline, taking a couple of dribbles to the high post. Gives this one now to Avery Kramer, right wing to Cargard. He'll rise, 3-pointer long. Good backside board here by Blake Thor. Thor handles this one now to Carter Bosch. Bosch at the wing, taking a couple of dribbles. Bounce pass now to Blake. Right pocket 3 for Thor will come up short, and the Lobos will come up with it here with Kobe Theelgis. Theelgis crossing to the baseline here, able to spin. Jumper on the way. This one will rattle out. Rebound here for T. Silling, his 9th of the game. Silling able to spin, gives it right-handed side to Dowes. Now back up top to Carter. Bosch will see it here as he does, leaves it right wing to Thor. Thor with the hand by Carlgard with the steal up the other side of the floor now to Kramer. Kramer to the paint, and there's going to be a foul. As it looks like Preston Dowles will get called for the foul. That'll be his 2nd, team's 4th, and 2 free throws on the way here for LLM with Avery Kramer. Kramer a 53% free throw shooter on the season for the Lobos. LLM now 5 of 8 from the free throw line here in the game, and they hit the first. As LLM will bring in Preston Arndt here, the 6-foot sophomore, into the contest. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Kramer is going to be off the iron. Rebound deflected out, and that'll go to Carter Bosch. Bosch at the left wing, sees this one now for Maple River. As he does, Wisniewski high post at the free throw line, gives this one now to Dowes, extra pass to Bosch. Well, pressure up top here for Avery Kramer. Bosch at the wing, gives it to Dowes. Dowes jumper from 15, able to get in there for 2. Preston with 4 in the quarter, and the Raiders lead by a baker's dozen. Lobos with Carlgard up the right side of Gunnar Theelgis. Gunnar Theelgis and Carlgard there, nearly a turnover. Ball will go next wing to Kobe Theelgis. Kobe going to rise from 3. This one will go off the right iron. Rebound to Carter Bosch. Bosch with his 5th board of the game. Home run pass was off of last and was last touched by Carlgard. As will stay Maple River basketball. Raiders with 13 points so far in the quarter. The Lobos keeping with their trend of 9 in the first, second, and so far here in the third. Raiders inbound it. Carter on the inside. Teardropper on the floater for 2. Bosch is 17 of Maple River's 42. Ball will go to the high post here for the Lobos. Avery Kramer gives it back up top now to Kobe Theelgis. As Kobe handles this one here with Kobe Wisniewski on the guard. Lobos with Theogis, dribbles between the rings, as he's able to do here. Play clock getting down to 8. Left it inside to Kramer. Theogis, right wing. Colby on the flex cut. And we'll see a turnover here as they're looking for Preston Art. And there's 1.6 left here in the third. Maple River to inbound it. Carter Bosch, three-quarters court shot off the iron. And if he would have made that one, that would have been the second three-quarters court shot here inside the rack this season. One was happened by Silling against Mayport CG. 42-27 as we head to the fourth.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
High school basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. 42-27, a 15-9 quarter in favor of Maple River. The Raiders led by the 17 of Carter Bosch, the 12 by Wisniewski. Well, for the Lobos led by the 9 of Kobe Theogis and the 7 of Karlgaard. Lobos with work to do, but still got time in front of them here. If you can get a quality set to start the quarter. Karlgaard three-pointer. This one will go short on the line. Rebound to Silling here, and T is going to get his 10th board of the game. Silling up the other side with the right-handed layup for 2. Silling now with 7. And the Raiders balloon this one up to 17. Karlgaard right wing to Theogis. That'll go to Gunner. Ball gets deflected, and Colby Theogis has put his fingerprints all over this game here tonight for the Raiders. As LLM with Colby Theogis will give this one in the backcourt now to Gunner. Gunner back to his brother Colby to the baseline here to Karlgaard. Here comes a double. Karlgaard able to skip to Kramer. Back up top as they work it to Karlgaard around the horn. 3 is good. Patient offense. Karlgaard now with 10. That'll be his second made triple of the game, and the Lobos cut that deficit to 14. Bosch at the right wing. Carter, ball screen coming, gives it to Kobe. Left-handed side to Thor. Thor with it on the jab, leaves this one, and that'll be a turnover as Karlgaard will come away with it. Karlgaard to the paint, right-handed, shot off the window, good for 2. Karlgaard's got 12. Ball will go now 44-32 in favor here of Maple River after Karlgaard able to play through some contact and finish for 2. Carter Bosch at the right wing. Here comes a good hedge. Ball goes up top to Wisniewski as they reverse it now to Blake Thor. Thor to the high post to T. Silling sees it back to the right wing. Dowse with the basketball here. Now to Wisniewski. Gives this one up top back to Bosch. Bosch, top of the key. Bosch able to get another floater off. This one will go long. Rebound tipped out in the hands of Preston Arndt. Lobos with Karlgaard here in the front court. Karlgaard able to drive, kick now to Kramer. Kramer at the wing, and a foul on Bosch. Carter's going to pick up his first, the team's first of the fourth quarter. Substitution into the game here for LLM as Russell Exner, the 5'9 senior, will get a run. As Preston Arndt will check out here for the Lobos. As LLM will inbound it here with Kobe Theogis. Kobe with it on the pass. This one will go short as they're looking for a little lob there for Gunner Theogis. Quality luck, just can't finish, and the ball will go down to Maple River. Carter Bosch gives this one to Silling. T at the right wing on the baseline, able to cross over. Silling on the drive. Silling off the side of the backboard, and a rebound here for the Lobos. Kobe Theogis gets his 5th board of the game now, guarded by Wisniewski. Kobe. Nice crossover. Jumper on the way for Theogis. Tough shot, but got it to go. Theogis now has 11. Lobos back within 10. Bosch will handle it here, and a timeout for head coach Jay Coca. We'll break with him with 5:33 left to go in the fourth.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com, 44-34 in favor of the Maple River Raiders. Chase Miller with you here on this Tuesday night for Division B boys basketball. As you'll see it here for Maple River with Carter Bosch. After the timeout for Coach Coca, they'll have 3 remaining. Tyler Thiel just has 4 for the Lobo perspective. Ball goes right hand inside to Preston Dowse. Dowse sees this to T. T wasn't ready for it, and the ball will be out of bounds and a turnover here on Maple River. As you'll see it, now it's for LLM as Carl Guard will inbound the basketball, and the Lobos get their stop, but a made field goal here will get it back to single digits. Left wing to Russell Exner. Exner here at the left of the wing gives this one now to Kramer. Kramer back up top as the Lobos reverse it now to Russell. Exner with it on the skip pass to Kobe Theelgis. He'll shoot the 3. That'll go long. Rebound out of play, and we'll see this one go out of bounds as Avery Kramer and Carter Bosch went for that last one. Kramer, the 5'10 junior, Carter, the 5'6 senior. 5 minutes left to play here in regulation. Raiders trying to milk the last 5 minutes away from this game and pick up a win on senior and parent night. Well, for the Lobos, how much longer can you go here without getting a little 5-0-6-0 run in you to really put some pressure here on the Raiders? It's been Maple River with the lead here throughout the course of this contest, as we'll see a traveling violation. Tied at 13 back in the first quarter play, second quarter play at the 7:15 minute mark, but other than that, it's been Maple River that has held the advantage. Well, Lobos with Carl Guard on the skip now to Kobe Theo, just back to Carl Guard. Carl Guard to the high post. He is there with the tip. This one comes away with Preston Dowse. Dowse with it now to Bosch. Ash Bosch handles it at the left wing. Free throw line extended. Here comes the hedge by Carl Guard up top to Silling as Bosch with 23 seconds on the shot clock sets up a little horn set. Wisniewski takes it right hand side of Thor. He'll shoot the right pocket 3. Blake will go short. Rebound here to Lobos. I'll go to Carl Guard here. Carl Guard able to make his way. Nice pass on the slip off the window. No rebound, though, for Maple River. Bosch will come away with it. Carter Bosch into the front court now for Maple River. As we alluded to just a couple minutes ago, how much more can you go if you're LLM? And time is starting to run out from the Lobos' perspective here, as this one now under 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Foul will be on Russell Exner, who checks back in or gets his 4th foul. That'll be the team's first of the quarter. Exner's played through some foul trouble here tonight. Had 2 in the first half of play. Picked up 1 early in the second half. Thor at the left wing. Ball fake coming now to Preston Dowse. Jumper from 16. Partially blocked. Preston tries to stay with it. Cargar gets the board up the other side of the floor. Nice hop inside for Theelgis, who gets fouled. And Thor will pick up his 3rd. Kobe Theelgis went to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's got 11 points in the game with 5 rebounds. 2 free throw attempts here for LLM. As the Raiders see this lead stay at 10 after the missed free throw by Theelgis. Lobos led by the 12 of Carl Guard, the 11 of Kobe here in this fourth quarter of play. Free throw attempts number 2 is good. Kobe Theelgis now with 12 points, 44-35. Full court pressure defense. Lobos get the steal with Exner. Exner gives this one now to Kramer. Kramer with the step through. Bounce pass on the inside. Extra fine now to Kobe Theelgis. Kobe gives this one to Carl Guard, who gives it to the right-handed side, and a turnover here for the Lobos. That'll be on Avery Kramer. Turnover here for LLM, and that's a tough one. You get the stop. You get to the free throw line. And you get the steal, as we'll see a foul here, as this one will be on the Lobos. Foul on LLM will be on Kobe Theelgis, his third and the team's second here of the third quarter play. As Maple River will have Carter Bosch into the front court now. Bosch to the left-handed center with the basketball to Thor. Blake will give this one up top to the Raiders and Silling. Bosch at the right wing, and Maple River can try to eat some clock, play a little keep away here, and minimize the possessions going forward. Preston Dowles up top to T. Silling on this flex cut for Wisniewski. Nothing is there. T's going to drive, able to spin inside to Preston. Dowles up off the window for two. Preston's got 6. The Raiders lead it by double digits. Lobos. Kobe Theelgis running inside to Carlgard with the skip pass. Lobos with Theelgis here. Kobe gives it back up top. Kobe Theelgis here at the front court as they calling out the offense here for head coach Tyler Theelgis. Right wing Lobos will handle it now with Kramer. Ball's going to go to the baseline to Kobe, now to Carlgard. Carlgard at the wing, lost it on the possession. Rebound or turnover goes to T. Silling. Silling then on a little hesitation gives this one now to Blake. Good defense getting back by Kramer to stand his ground, but now the Raiders can again run an offensive set, try to kill another 20-30 seconds off the clock here. Bosch gives it up top to Blake Thor. Thor with the jab step. Thor gives it now back to Bosch as Bosch calls out the offense. As they will, there's the hedge. Wraparound foul on Kobe Theelgis. That'll be his fourth and the team's third. And a tough one at that particular juncture on the shot clock, as if you're going straight up defensively, you got it to under 10 seconds there before you committed the foul. Now you give Maple River more time to nearly take this clock down to the 70-second mark. Silling up top, now to Bosch. Carter, high post to Preston, now to Blake. Thor to the baseline here. Silling off the window for two. T. Silling now with 9 points and 10 rebounds here. The Raiders lead it by a baker's dozen again. On the interior quickly for the Lobos, they get the 2 points for Russell Exner. And Tyler Thiel just going to save some clock here with his second timeout of the contest. 80 seconds remaining in the fourth. Raiders lead it by 11.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
48-37, Maple River with the advantage here over LaMoure-Litchville Marion on this Tuesday evening on YourLiveEvent.com from Tower City. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show. We will get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, or Agassi Precision Egg Play the Contest. That and more are still to come here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. A reminder, the District 1 boys and District 2 boys basketball tournaments begin on February 28th. District 1 will be down in Wahpeton on YourLiveEvent.com at Science School, while District 2 will be at the Jamestown Civic Center upcoming on February 28th. That again is the District 1 and 2 boys basketball tournaments. Raiders will see this here with T. Silling on the inbounds. As we're able to give this one out to Bosch. Here comes the double. Silling back to Carter here. As Carlgard get tabbed with the foul. That'll be his second, team's fourth. As you'll see it now for Silling. As the Raiders get this in the front court with Blake Thor. Foul here on the Lobos, and Thor will head to the free throw line as Exner will foul out of this game with his fifth foul, finish with 2 points. As Blake Thor will head to the line at 83% free throw shooter, leads the team in that category from the percentage-wise at the line. And if you're Jay Coca, this is one of your players that you like in this situation ahead of the strike. Thor, right-handed toss is up and in. He's got 3. Maple River, this is their 5th and 6th free throw opportunity here of the game. Free throw attempt number 2 is good as well. Raiders get to 50 here. For the Lobos, quickly. They go. Kobe Thiel just right to the paint off the window. That'll get tipped out. That'll be last touch here by Kobe as he just never repossessed himself. back in the court of play when he touched that one after it was tipped by Silling, so it will be Maple River basketball. Silling gives this to Bosch. Bosch with a couple of dribbles. Foul here on the Lobos to stop the clock with Kramer. That'll be Avery, his first. And 2 free throw attempts here for Carter Bosch. 17 points here for Carter Bosch. As he will go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw attempt number 1 is good. Now with 18 points. 1,007 career points and counting now for Carter. The right-handed toss on the second is in and out, no good. Ball deflected as this one will be saved, and eventually Silling will see it off the window for 2. T. Silling, there's your double-double. 11 points and handful of rebounds. Jumper on the way for Kobe. Thiel just got it. Kobe now with 5 in the quarter. He's got 14 full-court pressure defense from LLM. Kobe Wisniewski hands it to Carter Bosch. Double team coming. Here's the reach, and we'll stop the clock, and Bosch will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. Free throw attempts here on the way for Carter Bosch in a game that got underway at 7:05 here this evening. Quick fluid game, just over 60 minutes here inside the Raider Activity Center. Bosch, free throw attempts is going to rim out. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Carter. As Bosch, we'll see this one rattle out. Rebound comes down to Gunnar Thielgis, and then Preston Dowes bats that one out of bounds on the front row. As for the Lobos, they will handle it here with Kobe Thielgis. Kobe with a handoff to Karlgaard. He'll rise from the right wing. That'll graze the front iron. Rebound to Dowes here, and now they'll give it to Carter Bosch. And if the Lobos don't foul, this will be your final here on this final game, as they'll make a couple of substitutions here for Maple River, as the 2 seniors will come off and get a round of applause. Last time playing in the Raider Activity Center for Carter Bosch, and T. Silling get a nice little hug from head coach Jay Koka. High five as well from the respective teammates here as the Maple River Raiders. With this win, will improve to 11-8 on the season. The Lobos will drop to now 11-6. Rangers will next play in the District 1 tournament next week on Friday, while the Lobos will play again on Thursday at Oaks. Again, your final on the City of Hope scoreboard: Maple River 53, LaMoure-Litchville Marion 39. Our post-game show is coming up next here from the Raider Dome in Tower City.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts in Page and Fingal, North Dakota. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, commercial, or HELOC, give Dwight a call at either branch location. Reach out to Janine about investing in a certificate of deposit or save by opening a money market account. Proudly supporting the Maple River Raiders and wishing the athletes and coaches a successful year. Hometown Community Bank is an equal housing lender and member of the FDIC. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
As we come back here on our City Hope scoreboard here today, your final again, 53-39. Maple River picks up the win on their regular season finale here inside the Raider Activity Center. They improve to now 11-8 again on the season. Stop a little 2-game losing streak. While for the Lobos, they have fallen now back-to-back times. Following a loss against Linton HMB on Thursday, they come up short here tonight as well against Maple River and drop to 11-6. Raiders led by the 18 of Bosch and the 12 of Kobe Wisniewski, while Maple River was led by the 14 of Kobe Thielgis and the 12 of Carl Guard. As we take a look at our Enbridge Energy player of the game, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Kobe Wisniewski is going to be our player of the game for the 6-foot junior. 12 points, scoring 10 of them in that first half of play. Kobe did a really nice job, especially with T just having 3 points. He was that 1-2 combination with Carter Bosch, downhill mentality. Did a really nice job here tonight for Maple River. Again, Kobe Wisniewski is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. We go from there to our Agassi Precision Egg play of the contest, and that'll be, as we allude to in many broadcasts before, you get to a particular milestone in this one. That's going to be it on the milestone, the 1,000 career point club here for the senior, and Carter Bosch able to surpass 1,000 career points, able to finish with 18 on the night, 6 rebounds as well. Carter gets a couple of makes a three-pointer in the third quarter. Carter Bosch and his 1,000 career points is our Agassi Precision Egg play of the game. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com today. Final numbers look like this. Maple River with 6 players in the scoring column. They would go from the free throw line 7 of 10 with 2 made threes. 9 turnovers here today for Maple River. While for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, they also had 6 players in the scoring column. They went 7 of 12 from the free throw line for the Lobos. 2 made three-pointers here today for LLM and 10 turnovers. Maple River individually, again, the 18 points for Carter Bosch, the 12 points on the way for Kobe Wisniewski, a double-double for T. Silling of 11 points and 10 rebounds, 6 points for Preston Dowse here today, 4 for Thor and 2 for Damian Norrie. But again, Maple River led by the 30 combined of Bosch and Wisniewski here tonight. For the Lobos, led by the 14 points of Kobe Theogis. Kobe goes 4 of 6 from the free throw line here this evening. 12 points and 6 rebounds for Brian Carlgard. You had 5 points on the way for Avery Kramer. 4 points here for Gunnar Theogis. 2 points for Mason Workin and 2 points for Russell Exner as well. Again, the Lobos led by the 14 of Kobe Theogis. LLM now 12-5, make that 11-6 on the season. They will play next at Oakston Saturday in Lisbon for their regular season finale. While for the Raiders, again, this is their regular season finale here this evening for Maple River, as they will improve to 11-8. The District 1 tournament a week from Friday, they will go up against the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgerwood in that contest. Maple River with 13 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second, 15 in the third, and 11 in the fourth. LLM with 9 points in the first, second, and the third. They would finish with 12 points in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll try to hear from the particulars here in this one from the Maple River perspective, see if we can hear from one or two of the guys as they pick up the victory here today, 53-39 on your liveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
As we come back on our post-game show, we'll hear from the seniors on senior night. First up is T. Silling here for the Maple River Raiders. T, congratulations on the win. You took the jump. You were able to get the lead, one tie in this game. Just worked well for your club here for 32 minutes of basketball to come away with a road victory, a win on senior night here at home against a quality road opponent in LaMoure-Litchville Marion.
Yeah, Chase, we were just able to play really good defense throughout the whole game, I thought. I thought we played really good in our zone, and we had some guys learn some things that we have been struggling with, and I thought I'm just really proud of our team tonight. We played like tremendous defense against a pretty good offensive team.
Yeah, talk about Kobe Wisniewski here. I mean, he had 10 points in the first half, a downhill mentality, caught a lot of passes that were at the high post, got inside the paint. What did you just see from his performance tonight?
He's just always looking forward to like the games and always brings energy and always looking to attack, and we're just really proud of him and we're really happy to have him on our team, and he really brings that mentality to our team, and he helps us have success.
How cool is it to see a teammate reach a milestone? Carter Bosch able to do that there in that little transition play in the second half in the third quarter. What's kind of going through your mind as a teammate to see him reach that milestone?
I'm just really proud as a teammate and as a friend. It's just really great for him, and I know he's worked so hard to achieve this, and it's just seeing him see this like brings me joy, and I know it brings him joy.
First year of the Raider Dome being kind of the side gym, if you will. The Raider Activity Center is the main gym. The final game here, from volleyball to girls basketball to boys basketball. What's the senior year been like in this particular gym, the weight room and everything else that goes with it?
I think it's been super great. We're super lucky to have it, and I'm just really appreciative of all the people that donated to make it, and I'm really appreciative of what the school has given me throughout these 4 years.
Final thing for me, T, now you get about a week and a half off. Obviously, go watch the girls and see them compete next week in Jamestown, but you circle next Friday against LaMoure-Litchville. Biggest thing that you need to carry from this game against the Warbirds into that District 1 tournament and beyond is kind of what?
I think we just need to work on our offensive game against their zone. We've struggled against the zone all year, and I think today we showed some signs of improvement, and I'm really glad. I'm really proud of our team, and I think we'll be ready.
Hey, T, congratulations on the win. Best of luck moving forward.
Thanks, Chase.
That against T. Silly will continue after this and hear from Mr. 1,000 point man Carter Bosch. That is next.
Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, and joining us now is Carter Bosch, Mr. 1,000 point man here tonight for the Maple River Raiders. We were just talking off air, not sure if you needed 4 points or 15 points, knew you were close. Just take us through that first quarter, able to get to 7, able to get a 3-pointer there in the second, then take us through that transition bucket that got you over the hump here, Carter.
Well, I took my regular shots every time. I didn't try to do anything special, but then I knew I was somewhat close during halftime, so I saw that transition bucket open. I had to shoot it right away.
Take us through what it means this year to reach this milestone in the new gym on senior night, your final home game for you here.
It's a great feeling. Before the year even started, I wasn't even expecting I was anywhere close to this achievement, and then it started happening. I was like, oh, wow. So I started going for it.
Take us through this particular game. Kobe Wisniewski, a really nice performance. 10 in the first half, finishes with 12. What'd you see from his play tonight?
It was great, especially in the first half when we were running our motion set. He made great decisions and helped open up the offense for everybody else.
You're able to come away with the win against a good opponent here with the LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Biggest thing is what for this team going forward now, Carter, as you get ready for that district tournament next Friday?
Keep it up. Can't let down in playoff time. We gotta just keep going.
Take us through what this kind of means. UNT the last couple of years, 4th year of this particular program, but back-to-back years you both have been captains on this team. What's this journey been like for you two, knowing that you still got some more games of basketball and a chance to try to make some noise once you get to Wahpeton?
Well, it's great. It's been great playing with T and all my other teammates, of course, and it's great to end off on a win in the new gym. But we can't look at this now. We just got to keep going, looking to excel.
Final thing about the new gym, Coach Koka calls a timeout, allows UNT to get recognized. How cool is that to get one more recognition here playing inside the Raider Activity Center?
It was great. Well, I don't think it's the same. I like the Raider Dome still the best, but it's certainly still a great thing to have this gym.
Without question. Carter, congratulations on
Thank
the
you.
milestone. Best of luck in WAP.
Thank you.
That again, Carter Bosch. We'll take a quick break and continue after this here in Tower City.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Stay prepared for the bitter cold with our heated gear line, from boot and glove liners to body wraps, scarves, and more. Rechargeable Bluetooth and disposable options are available. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com, or stop in and check us out. Good luck to all the wrestlers, and go Lobos. Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
As we come back now, as we put a bow on this game, with us is Jay Koka, the head coach for the Maple River Raiders. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. And Jay, before we talk about Carter, before we talk about this particular game, just take us through what the last 17 seconds, you're able to take a timeout, able to recognize, as any coach would like to on senior night in a win, T. Silling and Carter Bosch respectively. What was that kind of like going through your mind, knowing, hey, last time they're going to be inside the Raider Activity Center, and you can send two seniors off with a W before you get to postseason play?
Yeah, it's like you said, Chase, it's bittersweet that, it's the last time they'll be taken off the floor and be on the floor here and in our gym. But, to have that opportunity ahead with 17 seconds left to say thank you, have our crowd see that, it's a special moment. And, it's I always say this is a tough night as a coach. We're with these guys a lot. You're with them more than your family sometimes, and those two mean a lot to me and our basketball program.
Yeah, T able to get a double-double tonight. We had him down for 11 points, 10 rebounds. Carter Bosch, we told me he needed 11. Well, he had 10 at the first half of play. Gets that transition floater where he's been able to patent that move, so to speak, throughout the last couple of years, and you're able to take that timeout. What's that milestone for, like, you as a coach, seeing someone like Carter put the work in and get to that career a milestone?
It means a lot to see him reach that. It's a kid who's put in a lot of time, come to open gyms, work, but he's put a lot of time in on his own too, and playing AAU ball, shooting at his place, doing those things. It means a lot, and that's a special moment as a coach to see happen. And I don't know if you can ever prepare somebody for that to happen, but when that happens in that situation, it was special, and for him to do that at home on senior night, in front of a bunch of relatives and friends and family and community members, it was great for Carter.
Someone who had a really good first half of play, Kobe Wisniewski, did well in the second half defensively as well, but 12 points in the game. And I made a comment on air, T. Silling wasn't scoring, he was rebounding, but it was Kobe Wisniewski getting in the paint, high post touch, taking it right to the tin. What did you see from Kobe being aggressive here tonight offensively?
Yeah, and that's something we've talked about, and we made some changes within our zone offense, and when they did their matchup or 1-3-1, Kobe did a great job attacking that, and I think it opened things up a little bit when T wasn't in the middle. Yep. and we moved him spots. But Kobe's got that downhill mentality. When he gets the ball one-on-one, he's quick enough to beat the guy in front of him, and he's crafty enough to score around the hoop, and he's really done a good job this year of going off a two and under control, and you've seen that progress throughout the years. So to see Kobe do that and to see the things he did for us early on, it's huge.
Final thing for me, Jay, we kind of talked about him in the pregame, but I'll let you just put one more superlative on the two seniors here, just what they mean with this program. Fourth year of this co-op respectively, what they've been able to do from freshmen to seniors, being all 4 years as a high school athlete in this program. You mentioned back-to-back years here as juniors and seniors as captains. Just kind of what do these two mean for you in this Raiders program?
Well, you think back on these times and think of how small they were and how raw they were to begin with, and playing in our program. Now they're the ones running the stuff and saying things to me on the floor, saying, Coach, we see these things. And Carter in the point guard, he's running the show for us, and T sees things, and teams are keying on those two, and they're still finding ways to score and make others around them better. And I think that kind of hits the nail on the head. They always make people better around them in school, in our communities. They're just great kids, and they're kids other kids want to be around. They're kids I want to be around, and you know, we told them in the locker room, this is the last time you're here playing at home, but we continue to play defense and continue to work hard. We have many more ahead of us, so we want those guys to continue to put on the Raider blue and red and white as long as we can. And you know, that day when we have to say goodbye to those two, that's going to be a tough day. That's one of the worst moments as a coach, when you say goodbye to a group that's put in so much effort, so much of everything that you ask them to do. But you know what, those two are going to be great college students. T's going to be a great college athlete. They're going to go out in the world and they're going to do great things just because of their mentality, the way they are, how they're willing to work, and they got great parents along with them too to guide them and lead them. I'm just fortunate that I had the opportunity to coach those two.
Hey, Jay, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you down in Wahpeton here in a week and a half to open up postseason play.
Awesome. Thanks, Chase.
That again is Jay Koka, the head coach of the Raiders. Thanks so much for tuning into our broadcast, and make sure you join us for more high school action on YourLiveEvent.com.